I'm firm. Anybody who think it hit, if you would have heard it on that boombox, you'd have been like. I don't know. But if you hear it now, yes, you do.
Now look who creeping, look who crawling, still ballin' in the mix. It's that 6.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk.
I gotta ask you, do you do still tipping like when you perform them songs now? Like I don't know, when I talked to Key the other week about Southside, how tough is it when you start singing these songs over and over again? These are y'all biggest songs, so everybody hear the new stuff, but they be like, we waiting.
Now look who creeping, look who crawling, still ballin' in the mix. It's that 6.
They only want to hear the old. They don't want to hear nothing new. They only want to hear the old.
They get upset about the new.
They play new. They like, all right, come on, get over with it. Hey, they be like, hey, one verse, don't do 2 verses. hey, one song, don't do another song, just do one song. Come on. I'll even say, so, hey, y'all want me to do some new stuff or some old stuff? Oh.
So do you like still tipping? You remember like that song? Even I think J-Dawg came on and told me that song, he was on that original song when it, you know what I mean, when him and Slim them first done it. Then because he was talking about how magnetic Slim was, because Slim was a different beast. To him, he was like Slim was serious about the music more than everybody when they went to Switch House. You know, he killed me with that.
Yeah. Keep in mind, you got songs that. What blew up Mike Jones and what was the song?
That Tippin' on Fofo?
Man, I'm on that song.
Yeah,
see, that's what they don't know. You talk about the beginning. If you were talking about the real song.
Yeah, you was on that one.
It's me, Sim Thug, Lil Mario, you know what I mean? We rapping on that. I'm a hoe. You know I'm a hoe.
Yeah, I love it.
Now look who creeping, look who crawling, look who ballin' in the mix. This 6 long dicks.
Yeah, so they just, what they did was
him and Magno.
They took Slim verse off of that, and then they put a real beat. Mr. Lee, just like he did
played with that old.
Put a real beat up under it, and now you got who was on it? Mike Jones.
Mike Jones, Wow. But the thing is, like, how was it when y'all did that? And
you know, still tipping. You ask 10 people this involved or 20 however people, you gonna get 10 different stories.
It's like the Pimp C stories.
Everybody got their own perspective too of how it happened. They maybe don't know the flip side or the other side. Like I learned last month. We were talking to Slim Thug about it because all these other interviews are coming out, and I'm like, hey Slim, I don't remember it like that. Do you remember it like that? And he's like, nah, I don't remember it like that either. You know, but you know, one of the things I asked him, because I never knew. I just always assumed it was either Watts or Big Time who picked to sample Slim Thug's words. You know, I said, Slim, so whose idea was it to sample your freestyle and those words in that order and everything? And Slim was like, that was my idea. I told Big Time, hey, I want you to sample this, do this, whatever, put it like this.
He orchestrated.
He orchestrated the sample. And, you know, there's a few songs that I orchestrated the sample to, like Break 'Em Off or They Don't Know or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or Work My Wood Grain Wheel, Slim Stone. That's another one. That was my song at first. That was the original beat made for Break 'Em Off. And the hook was because I got to work my wood grain was the other part of the. I had a 2-part sample off on the same freestyle. That's why I came in. Now I got to work my wood grain wheel.
Now I gotta work my wood grain wheel. Popping trunks, popping wheels, seal popping.
Right, because it was in the sample at first. Where it was, I'm gonna break them off real bad.
I'm
gonna break them off real bad. I'm gonna break them off real bad. I'm gonna show them pulling up, do some right slab. Now I got to work my wood grain wheel. Now I got to work my wood grain wheel. So while we're making it, T. Ferris, Mr. Lee had the beat. And I came with the samples. I came because, you know, I'm a Kiki historian. Right now I got every rap he ever did freestyle broke down into phrases for samples, ready to sample. I had it back then. I love Lil Kiki.
Man, I do too, man.
So I was like, okay, I want to sample this. I want to make a hook out of this. So Mr. Lee made the beat. And T. Ferris said, hey, I want some of them horns. I want that heavy bass. I want them whatever. I want them horns. Mr. Lee made the beat. T. Ferris said, man, It's the right sounds, it's the wrong beat. I want the beat to go like this. T-Fair said, I wanted to go bum 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 bum. He was like, man, I want it to be something where the bands can play it. I want the band, all the college band, high school bands. I want Booker T, Yates. I want them to be playing. Yeah, I want this is what the Ocean Soul gonna play, what PV gonna play. We want them to play bum bum bum.
Shout out T. Ferris, man.
And then Mr. Lee went right in there, bum bum like
he
that.
put it together.
I'm breaking out real bad. I'm breaking out real
Together, yeah.
And they
then,
play it.
Yeah. So I said, okay, look, all right, I'm gonna break them off for the bump, 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 bump. And the wood grain wheel, we'll put that for the other one. That's the remix.
Wow.
Remix ready to go. All we got to do, put verses and see who we gonna get as a feature. Ready to go.
Damn.
Then next thing you know, it came out. I remember hearing it on the radio for the first time, still thinking this is about to be my remix for Break 'Em Off. And then it came out on the radio. And I'm like, what? But obviously Slim don't know none of that.
No,
he
don't
just
know.
Hear the beat and rap on it. You know what I'm saying? But
that's crazy.
That's how to be. So Still Tippin' is one of them beats where it's like one of them songs where
10 different things
everybody
going on.
don't know. Right hand don't know what the left hand doing. Left hand don't know what the right hand doing. And sometimes people putting on. You know what I'm saying?
Did you think it was going to be as big as it was?
What it do is power wow. I'm the people's champ. My chain light up like a lamp.
When you first done it?
I'm going to tell you this. I can't tell you, when I talk about Still Tippin', I can't tell you what everybody's mind frame was, but I can tell you, nobody thought it was going to be what it was.
Nobody.
Except for T. Ferris with the beat.
But
when they changed the beat.
Okay.
And look, I mean.
I said because Mike Jones was wearing he was the most marketing person ever, bro.
Foes, I'm tipping, wood grain, I'm gripping, catch me lane switching with the paint drip.
I ain't never seen nothing like that. I gave him an award for that. I got to talk to you again one day.
Well, you got to go back to
that marketing was crazy.
You got to go back to the time of when we made the song. The Big Time beat, to me, that's not the original. To me, that's the rough draft.
Okay.
So you know, I mean, people call it whatever they want to, whatever. But to me, that was the rough draft. Now, when you say when did a song come out? That could mean different things to different people.
It could be a long time, too.
When it came out, like, when did we service the DJs?
Yeah.
When's the first time it was on a mixtape?
Okay.
When's the first time it was on the radio?
Yeah, that's a lot
When's
of
the first time they
times.
played it in the club? Or when did it actually come on an album, The Day Hell Broke Loose 2? Or when did it come on Mike Jones' song? So people be like, oh, Mike Jones' song Still Tippin'. Well, it is his song Still Tippin', but technically it's Slim Thug's song because it was his sample.
It was so many.
And it was on a compilation. So, you know, it's, you know, when the song, which one came out first? Well, what do you mean? Which one? The one I call the rough draft, that got serviced to the DJs first, but it's not the one that was released to the public first.
Wow.
And even then, you know, you hear the different songs. I mean, it's all good. But when the beat for the rough draft version, when Big Time and Watts, they go their separate ways, and Big Time say, all right, I'm taking the beats, you take the vocals. And, you know, whatever. So Watts take the vocals for Still Tippin'. There were these beats. It was a beat CD from Solly Williams, Carnival Beats, and it was all the beats T. Ferris picked and bought for the compilation.
Okay.
And these are all the beats we're gonna rap on. And Still Tippin', the violin.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't Still Tippin'. It's what we know today as Still Tippin'.
Still Tippin', yeah.
But the violin was one of them beats on there, okay? Actually, there was more beats on there, but the other beats on there had already been rapped to. So they were already taken. So there's like 8 available beats. So one of the other beats on there, which if you listen to The Day Hell Broke Loose, was this Nutcracker song with Mike Jones rapping on it. Dum 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 from Home Alone.
Yeah.
The Nutcracker.
Yeah.
That was a beat that Salih had sampled and flipped. This was about to be Christmas time, 2003. So we working on. They already know they got to change the beat. That was the one that everybody thought was gonna be it. Home Alone is a hit already. Home Alone, of course, been out for a while, but they got the new Home Alones out. They got it, and that's the Home Alone theme music. Everybody knows it. When I say it, when I Nutcracker, nobody knows it. Home Alone.
There you go.
So
and I never knew it was both the same at all.
Then it's about to be Christmas time. You know, looking back, if that would have been the beat, maybe we got one of them Mariah Carey songs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right,
So maybe they was both right.
That's right. That's right.
But at the time, it was like, okay, this the one for these reasons. It's Christmas time. It's a great gimmick to push off of. Home Alone, all of that. It's catchy. People know it's familiar. You know, T. Ferris was like, nah, it's just something about this violin. That violin is it. I'm telling you, it's something about the violin. And me and Magnificent.
Shout out to Magno,
Shout out to Magno. We had rapped to the violin beat. Even me, I didn't want to. I rapped to the 7 open songs, and that was the last one. And I was like, T, I did all these, but this last one, I need some help. And he was like, oh, you ain't got to rap on this, cool. And I said, no, I'm not gonna let you down, coach. Just tell me what play to run. Tell me how to rap on it. What I rap about? It's a violin, a little CD player where there's no bass, because if any bass is on it, the CD gonna skip.
That's right.
The CD player is this big, and what am I rapping about? He said, man, it don't even matter, man. Just go freestyle on it. And I'm like, all right, bet. I was freestyle and that's it. But none of us liked the beat. Nobody liked the beat. No one else would. Mike Jones was like, hell no, I ain't rapping on that beat. I mean, at first I was like that too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it didn't. Thank God I was wrong. You know,
man, that whole hit, boy.
It hit now.
Oh, it hit, but it took a process to get you there.
And I definitely have to defend my tastes and self. I'm firm. Anybody who think it hit, if you would have heard it on that boombox, you'd have been like. I don't know, but if you hear it now, yes, you do.
Now look who creeping, look who crawling, still balling in the mix. It's that 6-6.
Hell, man.
But T. Ferris was like, man, and even then, like the rough draft, what I call the rough draft, still tipping, was a faster tempo. So Michael Watts was like, well, if I fly in Michael Jones and Slim Thug vocals on to the violin beat, I'm gonna have to slow it down. T. Ferris say, well, yeah, we just switch out, slow it down. This is gonna be appropriate.
Wow.
And it is. So if you hear the rough draft and you hear the violin version, you'll hear, on the other version, they sound kind of like this. And then he on the still tipping, look who creeper, look who crawl.
It drop.
He sounds so much more player. You know?
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.